Welcome, one and all, whoever may be watching this part 24, Dragon Age, the Veilguard. Let's kind of just jump into this one. I was in the middle of, what are we doing? We're in Weishaupt. And we've got to get through the library, I think, to the dragon trap. That's what we're doing. And then some of my people are going to stab the dragon or something. I'm not exactly clear what's going on. It wasn't really discussed. In any way that I remember. Oh, joining Chalice, recovered from Ostagar for Eldon. That's cute. And there were some things talked about in the previous video when we were chatting with Morrigan that really made me wish I had played the previous games in the lead up to this. Just because I feel like I'm on the back foot with so many things. And I kind of thought going into it, having a general knowledge will be okay, but it's turned out that's not the case at all. There's very specific things that I should have been aware of.
Mess. What happened?
She's infecting everything.
Find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. That'll put us near the trap.
Let's get rid of this blight then.
Hello there. You missed. These writings were Christoph's thoughts, his true thoughts on what it was to be a warden. I pray that his memory, that what he left behind, can be more than a collection of reports from Amaranthine. Remember, the man was beyond all that, and who he was before what he became. Well, hold on. How am I supposed to get the other ones then if we can't break through? Oh, maybe around here?
Once the archdemon's trapped,
Are you a door?
the warden has to kill it, right?
It's true. And die doing it.
Oh, that's right.
It's complicated. But every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
Alright, well I guess we can't get those ones.
Who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over yet.
Will be soon enough.
And that's when Lucanus kills Gillenane?
That's why we came here.
But how? She's up there, and she's enormous.
One impossible thing at a time.
When was it ever discussed that Lucanus was going to do this? I'm so confused. Where was like the deep emotional conversation about who was going to do this and the fact that they might be sacrificing their life? Where was the fight to stop him? You know what I mean? There's just so much missing. Oh, I thought that was a person. Jeez. Not all stories must end in sacrifice. For an act of selfless bravery and on the recommendation of Elise Fontaine, Commander of the Grey, we award the Silverite Wings of Valor to Warden Gordon Blackwall. Where 7 of Arrow might perish, all now live. Blackwall, he was in Inquisitions, wasn't he? Again, just helping myself to everything. 0 cares given. A journal, much of it purposefully splattered with ink to become illegible. A series of locations in Ferelden suggest the author was keeping track of someone. The final entry remains. Dragon, last location abandoned. Malcolm relocated. When? The keys to Darkspawn secrets cannot be lost. Who was Malcolm? Can we do anything about this?
That should do. Let's get out there.
We've picked up so much stuff. I should probably be checking my inventory. If we're going to be fighting Gillenane at any point, or the dragon, probably should make sure I'm equipped with the bee's knees of whatever. Not that I don't think any of this stuff is really what I'm going for. Yeah, see, that's fire damage. That's also fire damage. And not that any of that is, you know, down that much healing. Ew, get out of here. No one needs that mess. All right, well, I don't think there's much more to really look at. Yeah, down ability damage though. 0 ability damage, which I don't know. If I've only got 50 ability damage from my armor, maybe losing that isn't going to be the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something to think about, because if I do that back in the lighthouse, we can also enchant it.
There's the way out.
Thanks, Davrin. So glad you're here.
There! That ribbon statue! I'll get Gillenane's attention! How help you get past all this?
Behold, an archdemon's wrath! Your fortress crumbles. My creation will not be denied.
Alright, you're like saying words, but I cannot.
And now, I die.
Hey, Gillenane! Come down here and fight!
The Dreadful's knife. Retrieve it!
Oh, crap. Come on, come on.
Oh, it's not dead. It's not that simple. Stop cheering, everyone.
Davrin,
Give Hassan a hug for me.
Stay your blade, Warden.
Sir?
Let an old man spill the blood today, and make amends for his mistakes.
just don't miss.
Ha! And don't you miss killing that bloody god.
Shouldn't this be happening rather quickly?
We mortals have a saying. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice.
Racing heart, ragged breath, a waste of useful blood. Lassa, Hedlin, Galara.
One day this dragon will die. Excuse me, what now? What did you just create, Gillenan?
What's that?
An archdemon Razakale.
Was the other one not real?
Alright.
We have to kill him. Killing ain't invulnerable until we do.
Why is it so complicated?
Award this blood to birth your own destruction. Return!
I win?
Spook Gillenane. Maybe she wants to talk.
I win?
Isana ilas
Well, Gillenane.
Thy creation has many shapes.
I don't think she wants to talk.
I don't think she does either. Stop trying to talk, guys, and attack. Whoa!
Flesh is limited. New forms to be perfected, new appetites to be sated. Return to me.
Okay, so
That's room for ya.
just trying to understand this. Whoa, hey.
Coming, bro.
But heart untouched.
That's right. I think it's time you left, Gillenane. You can't win this.
Hold on, it's all blocked. Am I just too good for this? I assume there'll be 3 of them now.
Oh, we made it upset.
Who knew the trap would be the easy part?
It's Gillenane's last stand.
Return to me. Consume their flesh, shatter their bones. Break them down.
Ooh, look at my health. Okay, there we go. Actually, I just want mana. How do I get back mana quicker than I am?
Keep that up.
Okay, I just discovered something.
Good one, Davrin. Harness, where are you?
I'm here, Rook.
Be ready to take your shot.
Saying a word.
We've almost got it. Be ready, Lucanus. I'll kill the Archdemon. You take out Gillenane.
I'm ready.
Davrin, Davrin, kill it! Now, Lucanus, finish her! Let's go!
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the Alluvion! Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day!
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weishaupt. And the Wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow Wardens I had. And now, one god, one Archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
I promise you, Davrin, we'll make Gillenane pay. For every warden she killed, every child left alone, there will be a reckoning.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond our...
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillenane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that chokes my city. The same blight that Gillenane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough. Last I checked, there are 2 gods out there. They've got plans, and we're falling behind. And if it wasn't clear enough after Demeter's crossing, it's clear now. They'll rain disease and death across Thedas unless we stop them.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Nearly. But spite is a creature of raw emotion. Your turmoil over what befell Treviso feeds him. Both of you vying for control. It's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
Or what the Venatoria are up to in Docktown.
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, A single lapse could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
We're not in this fight alone, though. We have allies and friends in all sorts of places.
Doesn't do us much good if we can't find the gods.
Harding, can you send word to Evka? See if she has any rested scouts.
Scouts? Why?
The Darkspawn that attacked Weishaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the gods' trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weishaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Treviso. What the Blight has done to the city, to its people. These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back, clear our heads.
So, how do you think that went?
No one's at each other's throats, at least. Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help, Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. With Treviso and Weishaupt. They've got more in common than they did before.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
I love that Varric's been reduced to a nap taker. Sort of just pops up every so often and then leaves because he needs to have a nap. What the mess? Gillenane laid siege to Weishaupt, and her archdemon destroyed much of the Grey Warden fortress. Still, Davrin managed to kill the archdemon, and Lucanus wounded Gillenane, reminding her she's now mortal. Okay, yes, just all the level up happening. I do want to see what this issue is going to be between these two, and if they are going to actually have any kind of proper conflict, or if it's just going to be all resolved after one conversation, because that's exactly what happened with the first Warden. Like, it wasn't even like the people took charge and he had to see the destruction and everything for himself to come to that realization of like, oh, what have I done? There was just nothing. It was sort of like we said a couple of words at him and then he was like, oh yeah, gosh, I've made a terrible decision, haven't I? Jeez, look at me. I'll make amends by destroying the archdemon or whatever. It's like that was just it just didn't really hit anything. And I completely forgot Lucanus had a demon in him. And that's kind of where I wish, and like I said, we'll sort of wait and see what happens in this moment. But I have my thoughts on that. Let's go check it out. Okay, completing your companions' quests will bring them closer to becoming a hero of the Veilguard. Reaching this point in their journey will ensure that they are focused when it is time to defeat the gods once and for all. I mean, do the developers not think I've played any games before? I don't need explanation of, like, companion quests and jank. This is not my first RPG. I get it. BioWare in particular, very formulaic in how the characters work. Normally very good at doing that, for the most part.
Oh, Hi, Rook. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Right. Okay. It's just, you know, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. Whole lot of elven customs are feeling kinda weird right now.
I'm worried about our people. Or more like how other people see us. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
Our gods aren't us. We can't judge people by their rulers, especially if those rulers are tyrants. Elves haven't been like that for centuries.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty.
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
Well, fighting two of the elven gods feels like a good start.
I wish that felt like enough. Like we were making up for, well, everything. But can we even do that? After what our people did?
The Evanuris did those things. And they did them to our people.
Yeah. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
I'm no bard, but I can talk. Glad it helped.
Well, you're good at it. See you later, Rook.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Lucanus, are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
This can't be the first time you've missed a target, right? And what did you do before?
I never miss. I thought I still had this. Even with Treviso suffering, I thought I could still focus on what mattered. I need to work.
Gillenane was a giant face in the clouds, Lucanus. I asked you to stab a cloud.
And I missed the damn cloud.
My point is, that was impossible, and you still almost did it. That's not small.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. It's been too long since I checked in with Viago. I should find out if things in Treviso are stable. If I need to return there, I'll let you know. I won't miss another chance to make things right.
Okay, this is my thing with Lucanus. Where is the struggle with this demon that's inside of him? Like, they talked about spite in the whole group meeting, and it was kind of cool that that got referenced. But surely we should be seeing it right here, right now, and we should have some kind of power to determine what happens to poor Lucanus moving forwards, like whether spite gets the best of him or he's able to overcome it. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly how things would have gone once upon a time. There was a degree of agency with you and your companions where, not all of them, but some of them you could really shape what becomes of them. And others you help or you don't help. And that also, in a sense, shapes what becomes of them. Where is the conflict? Where's the inner turmoil? Where's the, you know, Paragon versus whatever the other option is? Can I not make this a team of like rogue agents who just hate everyone?
Davrin? Davrin, about Weishaupt. Just wanted to make sure you're okay after,
I wouldn't say that, no. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who would be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
There's no getting them back, but at least they died heroes.
And I should have joined them. A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they're supposed to die.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weishaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a song to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
Hey, there are worse jobs than being a professional truffle hunter.
Don't start.
He seems to like the idea.
Guess we're stuck with each other, boy. No getting rid of me now. Someday I might actually know what that means.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet?
Yeah.
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenane.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers. We're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
See, even that. Are we all just BFFs now? That's the extent of any kind of conflict. You remember in Mass Effect 2, where there were the certain companions who would end up at each other's throats, and if you didn't have a high enough paragon or whatever, you couldn't talk them out of it, and it was just a permanent conflict, and, you know, would they survive at the end or not? Well, that would depend on how other things would go, right? Like, where is this conflict? Like, I can understand them maybe getting to a point of being like, okay, we will work together, but we do not like each other. And once this is over, we are going our separate ways. And if I run into you again, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Also, his arm is missing. Where is his elbow? What the heck is up with that? I'm so mad by the writing of these companions. And I know it's like such a minor thing in the grand scheme of things, but this is BioWare. They have created some amazing characters throughout all of their games. And this is what we're left with now.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Do you even know what you're drinking?
It's not entirely a liquid now.
It's an adventure.
So, what's the coffee for?
I've been looking into the threads.
The Minrathu's crime syndicate.
Yeah, smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The threads have fingers in the lot. They stay out of slavery and they're decent about the rest, but something stirred them up. They've increased activity, changed their patterns. Docktown's in chaos. Remember Alec, the thread-selling charms? He wants to talk and he doesn't reach out for nothing.
Mysterious. Let's do it.
Mysterious can go a lot of ways.
And we won't know till we get there.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
Like, even Dragon Age Inquisition, not the best game in the world. Granted, I get it. But you had... I forget the factions. But as part of the Inquisition, you had all of these different people coming together. You had the Spy Master, I forget her name. You had the other lady, the Chantry lady, I think she was. And then you had the Templar dude. They didn't always see eye to eye, and they were very different, and their methods were very different. They all wanted the same outcome, sure, but there was conflict because they didn't see eye to eye on how to deal with everything. Who else needs to be talked to?
Hey, Harding.
Oh, Rook, hi. Is there something you need?
Balara made snacks. Seems like you could use one. And food always makes me feel better.
I could use some cheering up, actually.
It's Solus's memory, isn't it?
They stole Titan blood to walk the world like humans. And when the Titans didn't like that, they just took their spirits. Should I be angry or sad? Why aren't I angrier? It's a lot to handle.
I won't try to tell a small, probably angry Titan how she feels. She can feel however she wants.
Thanks. You're the best. It's strange. I don't hate Solus for this, even though a part of me thinks I should. I don't even want revenge. I just want to talk. As equals. I wonder if he's even capable. Solus was always distant. Guess it's hard to react when a magic rock's talking at you. Anyway, thanks for checking on me. I'll be alright.
I know. You're Lace Harding, child of Titans. You can handle anything.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, apparently we're giving everyone time. Sure, if you insist. Alright, so we just need to talk to Tash, and we've got this as well. Some missive wanting us to save the world again. Rook, we're holding against the Blight here much as we can manage. Having more wardens has helped, but we're still recovering. I've been trying to check in on the local physician when I can. They're a good person trying to deal with a lot of change, and it hasn't stopped them from helping. They don't like being a bother, but if you can see them on your way through, maybe see how they are? Evka. Okay, so that'll be back in Weishaupt. I'm assuming we can go there now.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Qun wear.
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast. I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatash. Shocker Toebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsam.
You do a pretty good impression of your mother.
What? I don't sound anything like my mother.
Okay.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the Blighted Dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Husberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the Blighted Dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gillenane's Archdemon did. If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
Like, even something like that, can we just not take a second to explore the Canary way of doing things? Also, wow, how do you keep your hair levitating like that? Please teach me your ways. At least your arm's not missing. Okay, so that's everyone who needs to be talked to. Oh, we need to go talk to Solus. Yeah, cool. And then I'm assuming maybe they'll have information once that's done. Return to the Hosberg wetlands. Yep, cool, 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 cool. And then we've just got all these other bits and pieces. Cool. Let's go chat to Solus.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an Archdemon.
But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's Archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
Right now, I'm more concerned with how the team is doing.
I expect their morale is shaken after what happened.
You would never know it.
They have what it takes to stop the gods. I just need to get them to believe it.
Indeed. They must know beyond any doubt that you believe in them. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead, even to their deaths if necessary.
I'm not planning to order anyone to their deaths.
If you gain their loyalty, they will need no orders. They will volunteer.
I can't build these people up knowing I might have to send them to their deaths. There's always another option.
Perhaps you are right. Building your team is the best way to minimize the chance of such an order becoming necessary.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weishaupt. It is an embarrassment. an insult neither she nor Elganon can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
You think I can goad the gods into making a mistake?
I have absolute faith in your ability to aggravate enemies who should know better than to underestimate you. One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elganon's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Oh yeah, check in with Lucanus. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, nice catch. Oh, hey guys. Don't mind me.
This is ominous.
Biago found something.
Something bad, I take it?
Venatori have been sighted among the relief effort in Treviso. Zara's minions, perhaps. But Ilario is certain Zara is in Byrantium, and that any Venatori are another distraction.
What do you think?
I think I need to visit Treviso and find out for myself.
I also love the little prompts that tell me what's going on. It's like, what, you couldn't sort of do that in the conversation itself? Like, why are you giving me prompts?
Get in, avoid the blight, defeat a powerful Venatori, and take out anyone in our way. Easy.
Our way? I wasn't planning to bring an accomplice.
All things considered, I'd say I owe you a favor. Let me help.
You don't need to do this, but it will make for a smoother operation. The one advantage of chaos in Treviso is informants get desperate. It took an obscene amount of money, but I have a solid lead. Zara is in the chantry there.
What's she doing in a chantry?
If she's there to pray, it won't save her from me. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
What was the point of even giving me that prompt? Do the writers not think we're capable of listening to what's going on in a story? To like put two and two together, to like, I don't know, even just make Lucanus emote in a way that would give the general vibes that he wants to do this alone or feels like he needs to do this alone. Like, just take 10 seconds, just a line of dialogue for him to say that. I'm so mad at this game. Is this really what writers think future or the younger generation or whatever, like, this is their ability to take in information? This is their ability to comprehend like character development. This is a brilliant story. Like, what the mess? All right, yep. Do we need to talk to him too, Davrin? Well, it's saying give time, but then he's also got an exclamation mark. So I'm just gonna... Oh, yep, and cool Balara wants something too. My goodness.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
Me. I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
Oh, why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
What are we all saying?
Well, it isn't be quiet.
Sorry, that's all I got.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
That was cute. I'll give them that. Credit where credit's due, always.
Oh, Rook. Sorry, hello.
Everything okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yanarl is missing. And others, Strife told me.
What kind of missing?
They went back to where I met you. Where we found the archive. You know, just in case. It's been a week. No one's heard from them. And it's my fault.
It's not your fault, Bellara.
Please, I need to blame someone, even if it's me.
Doesn't make sense to me, but go for it.
Right. Thank you. Let's start looking where we met earlier. Where the Veil Jumpers would have gone in. Might be another anomaly, or more demons. Well, let's just be ready.
Ready for what?
For anything.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of companion quests, which if they are as short as the previous ones were, we could maybe do them all in like one video. Then we've still got a couple of these little bits and pieces to do, and then obviously the main quest. And I'm assuming we'll need to do this first, and then once we get that done, then conveniently Davrin will be like, hey, I've got some information for you. That seems to be, again, how this game operates. And then I guess I'm also assuming that there'll be new quests. Yeah, new quests available. New quests. New quests. Cool, 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 cool. So we've got a few bits and pieces to do before we, I guess, continue on with the main story. I need to level everyone up too and probably upgrade some bits and pieces. So I might actually just run around and do that now, but I'll end the video here. I have no idea how far along in this game we are. We've obviously just tried to confront Gillenane. I'm assuming the next thing will be trying to confront Elganon. And whatever tricks he's got up his sleeves, because obviously we took out the archdemon at least. So then once we deal with Elganon and whatever he's got going on, then I'm assuming the final confrontation will be with both of them, and I don't know, whatever that will entail. So anyways, we'll just keep on keeping on. Yay. Alright, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!